Welcome to Daytona International Speedway, here for the running of the Fresh from Florida 500 for race number 13 here of the NROL Axalta All Out Series, season number 1. Let's head down trackside to get the command to fire the engines.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
A great command to get the engines fired, as we are getting set for 40 laps here on this 2.5-mile super speedway in Daytona Beach, Florida. Now, usually this racetrack kicks off the season in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. Actually, for all the top 3 NASCAR divisions. Not for us. That would be the other track here in Florida. Homestead Miami Speedway is where we kick off. And then to mark the halfway point, we head over here to Daytona International Speedway. You see your starting lineup scrolling across the bottom of your screen with Zachary Costa and Austin Murray, your Rookie of the Year points leader, currently on the outside pole, the 15 of Austin Murray. Then behind him you have John Andrews and Ashwin Boyd. Then you have Mitchell Collins and your Axalta All-Star Race winner, Zachary Fitzwater Sr., and Jose Mills and DJ Dogo, one of the part-time drivers in this race today. And then you have the 34 of Walker Davis and the 12 of Edwin Mendez running at the top 10. Notable driver here in the field, starting in dead last, that will be Nolan Rempel. Originally qualified in the 26th position, so still not that great of a qualifying run, but blew an engine in final practice, so they had to bring out the backup engine, bring out the engine from the backup car, put it in this car, so he has to go to the back for an engine change. Also Chris Claridge in the 00 there at the back, making his first official start of the season. Anyways, the pace car leads them out of turns 3 and 4. And down onto the front straightaway. These 42 cars getting set for 40 laps here at Daytona. Pace car is in. And through the tri-oval they come. Entering the Geico restart zone. Green flag is in the air. We're underway here in Daytona. Already going to go 3 wide into turn 1. Mitchell Collins down low with his teammate. Jose Mills. Murray going to get forced up to the high side. And here comes the 10 with a big run. Coming up to the bumper of the 20. Will Costa be able to block? Collins to the bumper now. Mills, where will he go? He goes to the middle. Walker Davis down low now. With help from Max Anderson, who has help from his teammate and his team owner, Alexander Rowe. And here comes Davis now to the inside. Remember, Walker Davis, very strong in the Axalta All-Star race. He ended up flipping over there at the end, but that car, they did a lot of repairs to that car, and they somehow got him, I believe, a top 5 finish. So, very good work there. Oh, into the wall! Upside down is the 98 of Patrick Zyke. Up and over. Lands back on the wheels. Caution is out. Roger Ray involved. As well with Code Luigi. Connor Hurley, your points leader, involved. There's Kyle Hunter. Nolan Rempel. Patrick Zyke as well. Evan Hunter. Then Kenny Moma and Tala Aziz. Looks like the 48 Kashawn Richardson is damaged. Luke Rainey. Gary Barlow potentially. Vince Vega has some damage there. Sebastian Kukulon. Caution is out. I believe. No, it was the 84 when they got back. Alexander Rowe. William Buellin going to drop down to the apron. So is Marcus Sachi. I want to try and get these cars sorted out. And Rowe was the leader when they got back, so he might have to drop to the apron. Oh, contact there with he and Jose Mills. Rowe could have just easily dropped to the apron, but I guess not. And you see 49 on pit road. He's done for the night already. There's Tel Aziz. Evan Hunter going to the garage. Patrick Zyke also to the garage in the 98. So he was able to drive away. There's Talaziz. Did some repairs to that car. So pit road will be open this time. We're going to have to see if these guys are going to come down. Remember, with this being CTS physics, these guys have a little bit of a fall off on the fuel. So that means they can get, say, 20 laps on fuel, but realistically it's only about 15, 16 laps. So it would appear as 20 laps projected if you were to race with the CTS physics, but you would only get about 15 or 16 laps, excuse me, on fuel. So it doesn't look like anybody came down except for Luke Rainey, one of those that came down. 60, Vincent Vega. The 4 with damage, 02, the 23, 24, Roger Ray to the garage. 48 going to come back out on the racetrack. There's a 77 and 23. So, we have our first caution of the evening. Why don't we take a look at what happened to bring it out. So you see right here, coming through turns 1 and 2, Patrick Zyke looks to the inside of the 16, looking to make it 4Y. Changes his mind, but when he comes back up, the Camaros, they have a little kick out on the nose, and literally that much was what turned Luke Rainey down into the 24 and the 28. And look at this hard hit for Roger Ray. Oh my goodness. And then you see the 98 goes up and over. Then Kukulon turned the 9 into the outside wall. The 4 got turned. The 77, the 02. And Vincent Vega got a little bit of right side damage there. Look at Chris Claridge again. The 00. He's been doing a heck of a job missing these wrecks. We're going to go on board with him right here. Riding on board here with Chris Claridge in the 00. Whoa! What a job by the rookie. Now on board here with Sebastian Kukulon in the 23. He had nowhere to go. Anyways, we're going to go to break, and we'll be back for the restart. And you can see the smoke coming out from the back of the 88 of Ashwin Boyd. Your 8th place runner currently looks like his day is done. The engine is let go on that race car. So, he's going to limp around and take his car to the garage. Very unfortunate for his day to end here on lap number 4. Welcome back to Daytona International Speedway, here for the running of the Fresh from Florida 500. We're going to be going green this time by with Alexander Rowe in the race lead currently. Then you have Mathis Wells, Landon Lyons, Riley Spurwitube, and Jose Mills running at the top 5. Marcus Sachi, Walker Davis, Jay Jefferson, Max Anderson, and DJ Dogo round out the top 10. Then you have the 26 William Bulin, then Zach Acosta, Cody Goforth, Mitchell Collins, Carter Joey, Max Rossi, John Andrews, Joe Witkowski, Austin Murray, Ryan Johnson, Zachary Fitzwater, Gatlin Downey, Edwin Mendez, William Brock, Antonin Charles Block, Gary Barlow, Chris Claridge, Kashawn Richardson, Nolan Rempel, Vincent Vega, Tyler Aziz, Luke Rainey, Brett Moma, Kyle Hunter, and Sebastian Kukulon. I'm going to take a look at the cars that are currently out of the race here. That is the 88 of Ashwin Boyd, then Roger Ray, Code Luigi, Connor Hurley, your points leader. I believe. I'm not sure. I think he's the points leader. I don't remember right now. I don't care right now. Then you have the 49 Kenny Moma, then Evan Hunter, and Patrick Zyke. So you saw the 88 blow up there under caution. That was a piston issue on the 88. Anyways, the pace car is in and entering the Geico restart zone once again. Green flag is back in the air here on lap number 7. No move made by the 03 yet as they go through turns 1 and 2. See, it's Toyota right now, 1, 2, 3. You got Riley Spurley-Tube in the 4th position there as well. Here comes his teammate to the inside of Jose Mills. Will the two teammates here be able to work with 2 other teammates? Does it look like Walker Davis is able to get anywhere from that. Max Anderson with a late move to the inside now. See now, if only Walker Davis had gotten up there. Here goes Wells to the inside. Lyon's going to follow him in the 05. And out to the lead now. Mathis Wells in the 03. Looks like Tala Aziz might... Yeah, he has some engine damage, so the 16 and the 77 going to get held up by that. Lyons to the inside now. Comes up to cover the spot on his teammate. Here comes Jose Mills down low. Will Max Anderson look lower? Mills is there. Anderson stays tucked in line, 2 by 2. Coming through turns 3 and 4. Now Mills is going to clear. He's going to slide up. No, he's going to stay down low. Now he's going to go up the racetrack. Here comes the 64 of Max Anderson now. For the lead. You got a lot of Toyotas up here. Although we do have some Chevys as well. And some Fords. Actually, a lot of Fords too. Yeah, these guys are really slow. Very unfortunate. Looks like Chris Claridge is going to lose the draft here. Those Nexus Racing cars, they're not very strong, is all I can say. Now, here comes Walker Davis in the 34 out to the lead. Not really expecting him to be a strong driver here at these super speedways, but he's doing a nice job right now. Ooh. Ooh, not able to clear him. He's going to get stuck in the middle. Now up to the high side. DJ Dogo out to the lead. Zachary Costa to push. Here comes your pole sitter. Then you got 2 teammates here behind them. 83, Cody go fourth. Contact for the lead, and up the racetrack there goes the 46. And they're 3 wide now. Cody go fourth and William Buellin down low. As well as another 4, the 034, John Andrews. Buellin clears. That could have been big right there. That is just something you cannot do here at these super speedways. But next week we're heading to Barber Motorsports Park in Alabama. Basically the Alabama doubleheader, technically, because right after Barber Motorsports Park, or the week after that, we're heading to Talladega Super Speedway for the Audi Sport 500. Down the back straightaway, Cody go fourth, out to the lead now. We're on board here with Zachary Costa in the 20, who has a run on the high side, not able to clear him though. Saw Joe Rakowski in the 5 down there as well. Costa looking in the middle, and up into the wall, there they go! Big wreck, up and over William Buellin. Racing back to the caution. The big one here on lap number 11. Fitzwater involved. Oh, watch out, these guys coming through. Chris Claridge into the wall. Not so lucky this time. And that was everybody. I only saw about maybe 6 or 7 cars, not even. 5 cars, 6 cars getting through. Looks like Carter Joey might have gotten through cleanly, but Joe Ratkowski's car is destroyed. Very unfortunate there for the 5. So if he goes to the garage, then that means that all 3 of the Roger Racing cars would be out of the race. The big one here on lap number 11. Well, now on lap number 12. You saw as the 26, William Buellin, he was upside down. 29 has already gone to the garage. That's Max Rossi. Almost halfway through this race. Pit road will be open this time. We're going to have to see if these guys are going to come down pit road. If not, we'll take a look at what happened. And no, Carter Joey got damage. Okay, so Rutkowski's going to lead a long line of cars to pit road. So, Rutkowski, Joey, Claridge, Vega, Rempel, Kukulon, Downey, Rowe, who was leading on that last restart, Sachi, Mendez, Fitzwater, Andrews, Spurleytube, Davis, Jefferson, Barlow, and Mathis Wells. Mitchell Collins going to stay on the racetrack. There's Austin Murray, your outside pole sitter. His day is done. Rutkowski has gone to the garage, so he is out of this race. Anyways, why don't we take a look at what happened to bring out this caution. This is coming through turns 3 and 4. Rutkowski on the inside, Rossi pinching him. And they're going to make contact, and they go up the racetrack, tag John Andrews. Hard hit. Look at the 46 up in the air. And look at Buellen flipping up on top of the 34. And then everybody gets involved. Fitzwater's there. That's about 10, 15 cars maybe there. Landon Lyons getting hit pretty hard. Gary Barlow hits him again. We're going to have a couple onboards here. First, you're going to ride on board here with John Andrews in the 034. It's a pretty hard hit there. And then he got turned after by the 63. And gets hit by Jay Jefferson. So he's going to have a little bit of damage now. On board with Marcus Sacchi in the 6. You're riding on board here with Marcus Sacchi now. Oh, he hit Landon Lyons. That's where he got all his damage. Now you're going to go on board here with the 07 of Zachary Fitzwater. You're on board with Fitzwater, your all-star race winner. Oh, he had it missed and then got turned by, I believe, the 04. Oh, then he got hit again. Now you're going to go on board here with the 46 of DJ Dogo. You're riding on board here with the 46 car of DJ Dogo. Oh my goodness, he got a lot of airtime. Glad to see he climbed out of the race car okay. We're going to have one more on board here with Joe Rutkowski's Landon Lyons also went upside down. I didn't realize that. You're riding aboard here with Joe Rutkowski in the 5. Oh, he just missed Fitzwater. We're going to have another angle here of the wreck as well. So yeah, here they are coming through turns 3 and 4. Oh, and just nowhere for a lot of these guys to go. See, I just can't believe the 46 got that much airtime. He bounced off of Jose Mills. Oh, Charles Blois turned Mills down the racetrack into Fitzwater. That's what turned the 07 around. And just a big wreck coming out of turn 4. Oh, then John Andrews came down and clipped the the left side door of the 63. We have one more on board here, just because I want to go on board with William Brock, because he did a nice job of getting through this. You're on board here with William Brock in the 3. Everybody's spinning around him, and he somehow got through there. Anyways, we're going to go to break, and we'll be back for the restart. Pace car is in, and we welcome you back to Daytona International Speedway. Entering the Geico restart zone. Green flag is back in the air. And I tell you, I switched to live, and the pace car was heading to pit road, so that was perfect timing. You want to take a look at the cars that are out of the race currently. We have 26 cars left. So John Andrews, Mathis Wells, Austin Murray, Joe Rutkowski, DJ Dogo, William Buellen, Max Rossi, the 99 of Jose Mills has also gone to the garage, Landon Lyons as well. Those were the drivers involved in that previous incident that went to the garage. And now, some of these guys getting held up. Yeah, big line of cars here going to get held up by the 9 of Tal Aziz. Sacchi, also slow. There's only about this group right here. Man, Luke Rainey really getting slowed down. He's getting past the 9 now. He restarted in 10th. The top 10 is all in one group. Kyle Hunter is up here. You know everyone's dead when the 77 car is running up front. That's for sure. No offense to Nexus Racing at all, I'm just saying. Their cars haven't been that fast so far this season. Charles trying to make something happen down low. Anderson gonna clear in the middle, gonna drop down in front of a teammate. Actually, not a teammate, just another Toyota. Right now, 4 Toyotas currently up here. At the front, there is, looks like 6 in total remaining. Brett Moma, the only competitive Audi remaining in the race. Talazzi's still out here on the racetrack. And look at that, Fitzwater and Spurleytube doing some bump drafting here. Remember, they can lock the bumpers here, so they are allowed to lock bumpers to push people. Although I wouldn't suggest it, because we've seen what has happened so far in this race. And now, here comes the 64, Max Anderson to the inside with the 04 of Antonin Charles here on lap number 19. That was very close at the line, right there between the 64 and the 20, but the 20 got it by, it looks like 2 1,000ths of a second is what I'm being told, so very close. How about William Brock in the 3 now up here in contention for his first win? Although we aren't even halfway through this race, it's going to be the halfway point. Not when we get to the line this time, but the next time. Now it looks like it's only the top. What is this? This is 7 cars. Top 7. I'd say the top 7, and around they go. Spurleytube gets turned. Kukulon involved as well. Caution is out. Racing back to the line. And Ryan Johnson in the 73 out in front. Remember, Ryan Johnson said that he didn't want to be a team owner anymore this season. Handed over that team to Casey Nanico, the team renamed to Nanico Racing from Fire Clan Motors. That's the team that Ryan Johnson owned. Said he wanted to focus more on being a driver than a team owner. Didn't want to have to worry about the upgrades. So he's letting Patrick Zeich do his upgrades for him. And that team, they're out in front right now. So coming back to the line. Costa to the inside. It's going to be a drag race. Costa has the help. Ryan Johnson leads him back. You can't make that move that late. You have to make it coming right out of turn 4. And now the 73 gets the wall a little bit there. Anyways, our third caution out here at the halfway point for Riley Spurleytube, getting turned by Sebastian Kukulon in the 23 and the 38 of Carter Joey. So these guys are gonna have to get lined up here first. It shouldn't be too long to review it, so why don't we take a look at what happened to bring up this caution. Coming through turns 3 and 4, you see Spurleytube on the bottom. Carter Joey comes down as Spurleytube is coming up the racetrack. They're going to go up into Sebastian Kukulon. That's just going to cause a 3-wide scenario, and Spurleytube, unfortunately, on the wrong end of that. So he gets turned. Sebastian Kukulon hits the wall, and then the 38 ends up spinning the 44 around. So pit road is open. We're going to have to see if these guys are going to come down. And it doesn't look like they are coming to pit road. So with that being said, we're going to go to break. And we'll be back for the restart. And we welcome you back here to Daytona International Speedway, here for the running of the Fresh from Florida 500. We're going to be going green this time by, here on lap number 24. You see the fastest lap, that being Antonin Charles on the 04 with a 44.70. So, green this time. It's going to be Ryan Johnson restarting in first with Zachary Costa, Max Anderson, Antonin Charles, William Brock running at the top 5. Cody go fourth. Then Brett Moma, Kashawn Richardson, Kyle Hunter, Nolan Rempel, Edwin Mendez, Zachary Fitzwater, Luke Rainey, Chris Claridge, Gatlin Downey, Vincent Vega, Carter Joey, Alexander Rowe, Jay Jefferson, Gary Barlow, Marcus Sachi, then Walker Davis, Tal Aziz, Mitchell Collins, Riley Spurleytube, and Sebastian Kukulon. Nobody out from that crash. From what I know, yes, still 26 cars left in the race. We're going to go green with 16 laps to go. And hopefully, we'll go caution-free to the end. Anyways, as the pace car leads them down the front straightaway. Pace car heads to pit road. Here they come into the tri-oval, entering the Geico restart zone. Green flag is back in the air. And already jumping up to the high side, the two Toyotas, Max Anderson and Antonin Charlebois. Now, Costa to the inside. He's got no help. Ryan Johnson's going to be able to clear. Charlebois back to the inside now. Going to leave the 64 out to dry. Very interesting move there by the Toyotas. Here comes Costa with a big move to the inside. William Brock down low as well. The 04 going to cut down in between them. And as they come through turns 3 and 4, up into the racetrack, up into the wall goes the 07 of Zachary Fitzwater, and he saved it. They did not. Oh, a big hit there. More trouble! Oh my goodness! Use the brakes, guys. Come on. You're going to get somebody killed. Everyone involved in that wreck is stopped except for the 10 and the 12. Oh my goodness. First of all, how did Fitzwater save that race car? I think he hit the wall, but he kept going, is what amazed me. When they got back to the line, it was the 20 of Zachary Costa. I figured I should mention that over the 04 of Antonin Charlebois. That's going to take about 6 cars out of the race for sure. So we should be down to like 20. Mitchell Collins is done. Walker Davis is done. Carter Joey is done. Sebastian Kukulon is done. Atal Aziz is done. Jay Jefferson is done. And Marcus Sachi is done. So 7 cars are going to be out. That's going to leave like 19 cars left. Edwin Mendez might even go to the garage. He has a ton of damage. Fitzwater should come to pit road to repair that damage because he's got pretty heavy rear end damage. Well, pit road's going to be open this time. I've never seen so many hard hits in one wreck before. That's pretty much unacceptable for those guys not to slow down. Kyle Hunter, the 77, gonna come to pit road. That's a bit odd. It looks like he has a little bit of right side or left side damage there. He could have been the one that got into Fitzwater possibly, or got turned down into Fitzwater. Yeah, they're gonna repair some damage. We're gonna have to see if Edwin Mendez is done, or if he's gonna continue. Looks like they're going to repair the car. So, it's a bit interesting. Let's see the 10 coming down pit road. Mitchell Collins going to be done for the day, which means it's down to Fitzwater. He's the only Mills Motorsports car left in the race currently. So, we're going to have to see what he's going to be able to do. And the 12 has gone to the garage. So, that means 8 cars are out of the race. 18 are left. Let's take a look at what happened to bring out this caution. So first off, I want to take a look at what happened to Zachary Fitzwater. So right here, coming through turns 3 and 4, he's going to get turned down the racetrack by Luke Rainey. Rainey does a heck of a job saving that car. Oh, that's where Kyle Hunter got his damage from. He came up. And Fitzwater never hit the wall. It was Edwin Mendez who hit the wall. And then Carter Joey hit him. They're going to go up the racetrack into Jay Jefferson, and look at those hits. Oh my goodness. And then look at Sachi right here. Doesn't even think to slow down. And Walker Davis is done. And now, look at this. Head on! With the 9 and the 38. So, that took Davis, Jefferson, Kukulon, Collins, Aziz, Joey, Mendez, and Sachi all out of the race. Anyways, we're going to go to break, and we'll be back for the restart. We welcome you back to Daytona International Speedway here for the running of the Fresh from Florida 500. We're going to be going green this time. Here on lap number 29, when we get to the line, it'll be lap 30, so we'll have 11 laps to go. Figured I should mention this. Everyone involved in an accident today has been checked and released from the infield care center, except for this most recent accident. Still waiting on further evaluation on some of the drivers. Walker Davis has been checked and released from the infield care center, as well as Mitchell Collins. So it's going to be Zachary Costa restarting in first, followed by Antonin Charbois, William Brock, Ryan Johnson, and Max Anderson rounding up the top 5. Then, Cody go fourth, Brett Moma, Kashawn Richardson, Nolan Rempel, Luke Rainey, Gatlin Downey, Chris Claridge, Zachary Fitzwater, Vincent Vega, Alexander Rowe, Gary Barlow, Riley Sparrowtube, and Kyle Hunter. So 18 cars are left on the racetrack. So far, this is the least amount of cars we've had in a race. Which is a bit surprising if you think about it. So next week when we head to Barber Motorsports Park, it wouldn't be that big of a surprise to see 3 drivers up front, those being actually 4 drivers. And William Brock, with some sort of issue there on the car, looks like his day is going to be over. At least for now it will be. Very, very unfortunate. Looks like it's still running, which is good. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised to see Sparrowtube, Fitzwater, and Davis up front. Anyways, the pace car is in, so is William Brock. Entering the Geico restart zone. Green flag back in the air. And a good restart here with the 2 Toyotas at the front. I just want to see if the 3 is going to go to the garage or if they have some sort of issue. There's like a flat tire on the right side. Yeah, look, what I'm hearing is he blew right front there coming through turns 3 and 4, hit some debris on the racetrack. I'm surprised I didn't pick it up, but anyways, off turn 2, down the back straightaway they go once again. Johnson, with help from go fourth, out to the lead. Here comes Brett Moma in the 4. 3 Toyotas versus 3 different manufacturers down low. And now, Johnson getting help from the 04 and the 20. Go fourth down low. Not able to get any help. Anderson going to get left in the middle. 10 to go. Off turn 2, now down the back straightaway they go. Looks like we're losing some cars here. Yeah, William Brock has returned to the racetrack. He did not go a lap down. Looks like he will, but if we don't get another caution. Sorry about that. Here comes the 64 to the inside. Max Anderson. How about Luke Rainey now in the 16 coming up here? Remember, he basically got robbed of a win back at ISM Raceway earlier in July. And it took a while to get the All-Star race out. I do apologize for that. Yeah, Brock is pretty slow compared to these guys. He's going about 180. These guys are going about 200 miles per hour, so he's a bit slower. Not a bit, actually. He's like 20 miles per hour slower. Down the back straightaway. Yes, as I was saying, Luke Rainey basically getting robbed of a win after getting taken out by the Roger Racing cars of Roger Ray and Joe Rutkowski. Or, excuse me, Code Luigi, I believe. Or Rutkowski, I don't remember. One of those 2. Contact there! And they saved it! Come on, guys, let's keep it green. Coming to 8 to go here in Daytona. And they were looking to go 4 wide there, it looked like. Johnson back up to the high side. Here comes Anderson down low. Rainey in between he and his teammate Gatlin Downey. Very surprised to see Downey up here now. Remember, Downey got locked into the All-Star race because of his previous All-Star race win back in season number 2 of the Aquafina Cup Series, and that was close. The Aquafina NROL Cup Series. Man, that feels weird to say. Coming to 7 to go. If we get to 4 to go, a caution would end it. And there goes the 73 to the inside. He's got the lead. Here comes Rainey and Gatlin Downey and Chris Claridge and Alexander Rowe. I'm surprised to see 3 of the 4 Fallout Racing cars still left in this race. Here comes the 64 of Anderson to the inside. Can he get in front of Rainey? Not able to get there. Rainey on the bottom. Gonna have the run through 3 and 4. And around they go! There goes the 63 to the inside wall. No caution. That's unfortunate for Gatlin Downey. He was having such a strong run tonight. But this is going to shake up the field. They're going to get sorted back out to single file. And look, this is going to give William Brock a position, I think. No, it didn't. Speaking of William Brock, we're catching him. Ryan Johnson, Zachary Costa, Rainey to the inside of the 20. No help. Costa's going to be able to get down. This is going to force Charlebois up to the high side. I don't remember if I said Costa's going to be able to get down or Rainey's going to be able to get down. But I meant to say Rainey if I said Costa. 5 to go. We're going to catch William Brock either this time or next time. Surprised the 63 didn't hit the inside wall that hard. Looked like he just held the brake all the way down there. Down the back straightaway, staying tucked in line right now. Rainey to the inside. He's there. But look who else is here. William Brock, and we're going to catch him. Coming to 4 laps to go. Season of bad luck for William Brock continues. Zachary Costa to the inside for the lead. Gonna force the 73 up the racetrack to be able to get around the 3 of William Brock. As we have 4 laps to go now. Looks like just 3 cars on the high side gonna be able to get around the 3. Can Costa pull to the inside? No, he stays in line. I guess because Brock is back up to speed now. Coming to 3 to go. Remember, caution would end it. Brock up to the high side. Gonna try and move out of the way. He does. Costa to second. Back into second in line. Now going for the lead with Rainey with 3 to go. And he's there on the inside. Costa out in front. Your pole sitter back to the lead. Here comes the 73 on the high side. He's got the help. They have more cars up there than on the inside. Rainey, Brett Moma, and Max Anderson falling back. Here comes the 73 back to the inside. Ryan Johnson back to the bottom. We're going to have 2 laps to go. Brock looking for his lap back, which is going to help Antonin Charlebois in the 04 down low. 2 to go. 5 more miles here in Daytona. Costa looks to the inside, not able to get there. Rainey's there, and look at the 04 out to the lead now. Here comes the 16 of Luke Rainey in the 4 and the 64. Rowe losing the draft a little bit, trying to get back up to the 83 of Cody Goforth. Rainey up to the high side. Down the back straightaway they go. A lap and a half to go here in Daytona. Charlebois staying tucked in right behind the 3. Here comes the 73 and the 20 as well. Coming to the white flag. Here they come. Down into the tri-oval. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Coming back no matter what, whether it be the caution or the checkers. Costa to the inside of the 73. Rainey going to stay in line behind the 04. He's going to have a couple chances here. Down the back straightaway. And coming out of turn 4. Here comes Costa. Up to the bumper of the 16. Now he goes to the inside of Rainey. And he's there! He's gonna have one chance here off turn 4. Because the 3 is holding the 04 up. Coming out of turn 4. Costa in the 20 with a run. Up to the 04. Looks to the inside. Is he there? No, he's not. Yes, he is. But Anton Charlebois is going to win at Daytona. Anton Charlebois scores his 2nd win of the season. And it comes here at the Daytona International Speedway. What a race. I'm glad we got to finish that under green. Obviously, Gatlin Downey getting spun there off turn 4. We're going to take a look at that really quickly. This is coming out of turn number 4, and it's your race winner. Anthony Charlebois going to get turned by Cody Goforth down into the 63 of Gatlin Downey. Then Chris Claridge is going to finish off the 63. Look right here. He's in the brake. He's on the brakes now. He was on the gas before. Now on the brakes. And it's just going to be a long slide here for the 63 Gatlin Downey to the inside wall. He didn't hit it with the front end or the back end. Well, he kind of did. He hit it with the front end first, then it came around, hit the back end. But more damage to the right side than anything. But it's Anthony Charlebois getting the win here at Daytona. We're going to head down and watch him do some burnouts. And here comes Anthony Charlebois in the 04. He's going to burn it down here in front of the sold-out crowd here in Daytona International Speedway in Daytona Beach, Florida. Very good turnout for tonight's race, but it's Anthony Charlebois taking home the Sunoco checkered flag. Sunoco fueling victories all across the NROL, the official fuel of the NROL. I wouldn't get stuck there in the grass. Remember, we had overnight rain last night, so the track drying crews did a ton of work today trying to get this track dried in time for tonight's event. It was supposed to be run earlier this morning, is when the race was supposed to start, about 11 a.m. Eastern time, but unfortunately they couldn't get the track dried in time, so they decided they'd move it to tonight, and it was definitely worth it. We saw a great show. So looks like Charlebois having a bit of trouble burning it down. There he goes. Now he's got it. I think I heard him using the clutch there a little bit. Oh, and he hits the wall there a little bit. Anyways, you're going to see your finishing results here on the screen with Anthony Charlebois getting the win today. Zachary Costa, unfortunately, is going to end up in 2nd. He's just going to have to wait. Now you see your point standings here on the screen as well. And along with your Rookie of the Year standings on the screen. Now Anthony Charlebois going to stop it here at the line. He's going to climb out and go grab that checkered flag here at Daytona International Speedway tonight. So, on behalf of Carter Friesen and the MBSSN, I will see you guys next week. Bye for now.